welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kyra. There is a reason you don't see my face right now, and that's because we're going to go through my drugstore makeup drawer, which is right here, and it's the heaviest drawer I have because I'm going to open it slowly. I got a lot of palettes in there, maybe too many, so I'm going to pull those out and we will go through them for a more comfortable view, probably on the floor or on my table. Hi you guys, welcome back. So I pulled all of my drugstore makeup palettes and I put them on the floor. You don't realize how much eyeshadow you have until you pull it out. And this isn't even, here I'll pan a little bit, this isn't even all of it because I have high-end, there's my singles too, I have a ton of those, but I also have a whole drawer of high-end palettes. So yeah, you don't realize how much you have till you pull it all out. So we're gonna start. This first one is from CoverGirl. It is, let's see, oh, that's upside down. 725 Breathtaking Blues. So this is what it looks like. I barely have used this. Oh, it's so pretty. I just don't wear a lot of blue, and I need to because I have a ton of it because it just entrances me into buying it. And I don't wear a lot because I have brown hair, so I might need to start using this. So let me wipe my hand off. I have quite a few of these Maybelline palettes, the gold ones. I think they're called like Everyday Eyes. So this first one, sorry for the glare. Let's see if I can open it. Ooh, oh, there's me and my phone in my bathrobe. So this one is Everyday Eyes. Oh, Must Have Neutrals. That's what this one's called. Must Have Neutrals. This one's probably my most used in terms of the three that I have. The black is super deep, but I love the shimmer. Yeah, look at that. Is it gonna focus? There we go. It's a really great palette for like $7 if you just want like everyday, and you can also smoke it up with the black right there. The next one is this one with kind of a peachy pop to it right there, and some brown. And then this one is Earthly Elements. And I think I've been a little scared of the, let's see, of this one. Ooh, because I don't wear orange. Again, I keep saying that. I don't wear this color that much. I don't wear that color that much. I need to get out of my habit of not and just try. Let's swatch it on my arm. I have a few swatches already. Ooh, see? Will it focus? Oh, look how nice it is. Okay. I might have to use this in a video soon. I'm going to set this aside to use this. And then this last one is, let me open it. Super duper shimmery. I think everything in there must have metallics. Yep. I think everything in there but the black are metallic shimmers, which is great. You can use this as a highlight or a brow bone, or, you know, even mixer color right there. So next up I have these, we'll just start from the bottom up. I have these e.l.f. Prism. I have two Prism and another one which I think is, yeah, they're matte for mattes. So I don't use these as often, and I hate to say it, I think it's because the packaging is kind of lackluster. You can't see what's in there. I don't know. Let's open the first one. This one is Naked. So, oh, yep, there I am. And there's the light. So, I think I got some black. No. Oh, no. That's not black. That is Crumbling. I must have used that, and it's crumbling away. Oh, see, this one's pretty too. Pretty golds. So, I know I've used this color and this one and this one. I haven't used the yellow. Yellow scares me. Oh, there's me. Yellow scares me a little bit. So I just need to use this up. I think that is my 2020 goal, is to use up this Prism Naked palette by e.l.f. And this next Prism palette is Sunset. I think I bought this on a whim because it was on sale. These aren't colors I would use for every day, which is the main reason. I wonder if I could tip it. There we go. Now you see the top of my head. These aren't colors I would use for everyday use, to be honest with you. The yellow, and this pink is just a bit bright. I know I've used this one. You can see my indent, and I've used this one, which tend to be the main colors. Yeah, when you swatch it, it's not as bright, but I still like it. Let's swatch this one. You know, I forget about these because the packaging. Now this lighting makes it look almost the same. Okay, so we'll move on. So the next one is Matte for Matte, and this one is amazing. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to hold it like this. Oh no, I turned the camera. Matte for Matte. This is probably the best e.l.f. palette of their past that they've come out with. I know they've come out with some amazing ones recently, but this just goes on like a dream. It blends amazingly. If you want a matte palette, but not, you know, from a high-end brand, this Matte for Matte and Matte for Matte 2 are probably your best bets in terms of just e.l.f. prices. I do have better matte palettes in my collection than this one, but this one's still really, really good. So I would say if you want a matte one, get this one and Matte for Matte 2, which I don't have, but I know is really good. So the next one is, I have two from Sleek. These are quite old, and I know I should probably get rid of them, but for sentimental reasons, I like to keep them. I bought them in England before Sleek was over here, which they now sell in America, and at the time they didn't, and I was doing study abroad, and I bought these two. They were mega cheap, and I hate to say it, but I don't use them that often. The main reason is because they're really hard to open. Not gonna lie. And they're almost all shimmers. So this first one is Oh So Special. Now Sleek is a great brand. Oh, see, another one with a mirror, but the plastic fell out. So this is where the names are. So Bow, Ribbon, Gift Basket, Celebrate. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I need to let me wipe my hands off so I can swatch some of these. I just need to use these up. The pans aren't that big, actually. If you see my thumb, like right next to that one, they're about the size of a you know, a finger and a half, I'd say. Here, I'm just trying to, let's see. Let's swatch Gift Basket and then Celebrate. See, look at that. That's Celebrate. Ooh, and that's Gift Basket. Let's swatch this pink. What is this pink? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. Ooh, look at that. Will it focus? Here, let's see if I can swatch it and you guys can see. Oh, yeah. Right there. Finger swatch. Granted, you know, brush swatches are different, but look at that. Oh, that's like an iridescent. Both of these. The pink's kind of golden and that's kind of purpley black. And then the brown. So they're amazing palettes. They're just really difficult to use. You can't see the colors on the outside, and I hate to use that excuse, but like, it's hard to go into my drawer and be excited when I can't see what I'm looking at here. So also they have the stupid plastic shield thing. So that's Oh So Special, $6.58. That might go on my list of things to use up this year. So my next Sleek palette is called Original. 594. Original. And again, these are really old, so maybe I don't want to use them, but they're just so sentimental. I don't know if I'd get rid of them because I got them in a time in my life where, you know, it was a really special thing for me to do and buy, and a really special place for me to visit and, you know, study at. And so these are definitely British names. Black Cab, Royal, London Rain, The Thames, E10, Hyde Park, Banksy, London Eye, Big Ben. I know for a fact I've used this one before. Oh, look at that. Look at that, you guys. Oh, focus on my finger. Come on. Here, I'll just swatch it so you guys can see. Granted, these are finger swatches. Oh my gosh, it's still so good for being really old. Sorry, I'm like positioned weirdly behind the camera. I did not want to wear makeup today, so I figured today would be a good time to film this. So that's my other sleek one. I might have to put that on the list of things to use up in 2020. So my next 3 are from the defunct Bad Habit website. Yeah, so I did a video on these, and I'll just show them really quickly. You can watch the video if you're interested. This one is, I believe, a Natasha Denona, or no, Huda Beauty. I think this is a Huda Beauty dupe. I can't say it. And I'm not sure which one. I mean, you can clearly see that this is like something that's common in her palette. So look at that. Ooh, really good palette. I wish the website that I got these off of didn't close. See, this one I believe is the Mario, no, shoot. I was going to say Mario Pedesky dupe. I can't remember if this is the Mario dupe or if this is the Prism palette dupe. Really good. And then this is the Luna palette, which is, again, another dupe. All they did was dupes. Really good palettes. So next we will do, let's see, let's do my 2 Wet n Wilds. I have a ton of other Wet n Wilds, but I figured I'm trying to depot them. So they're not in this pile, they're in another drawer. But they are the 3 or 4 pan palettes. These are the 10 pan, which I probably will never depot. This one is Rose in the Air, which is one of their newest ones. And it's really nice. And I know this is a dupe for Modern Romance, which I have. Wait, Modern Renaissance. Modern Romance? I think it's Modern Romance. Let me check. I am having a brain fart. Modern Renaissance. It's Modern Renaissance, y'all. Modern Romance. Oh, so this is a dupe for Modern Renaissance. And as you can see, I mean, that shade, and I mean, it's just, you can look at it and go, oh, okay. This one I haven't even opened. Not a Basic Peach. Surprise, surprise. Haven't used it yet. But I know this is a dupe for another one with the pop of blue and then these 3 colors. So I'm excited to try this out. My next one is Maybelline Soda Pop, which is something I actually really like. I've used it a few times. It is a really cool palette. You can get many daytime and nighttime looks with it. I kind of wish, the only thing I wish about this one is that they gave us 4 extra shades instead of these 4 long ones. Make them normal, or not normal, make them the size of these other ones, and then just give us 4 more, because all of these shades are amazing. Like this great pop. Oh my god, they feel like velvet. You know, here, I'll swatch it right here. Like, they feel like velvet, and they go on beautifully. Cherry Cola I've used, Blue Raspberry, I mean, you can see my Toxic. They just go on so beautifully. Soda Fizz right there is really good. This is just a really great palette by Maybelline, and I really like it. So I hope they come out with more. I know they only have this and the Lemonade, so I hope they come out with more of these because they're incredible for Maybelline and Drugstore. So then we will move on to these Maybellines. I have 3 of the City Mini palettes, and this one is the, let's see, Downtown Sunrise, which is really nice. They're all shimmers. That's the only issue with this one, but it goes really well with hazel, brown, and green eyes. So, I mean, they still sell this. So if you really want a compact, travel-friendly palette, these are the ones to go with. This is the City Mini Shayla palette, which is beautiful. I got this palette specifically for this purple, and it doesn't disappoint. Let's finger swatch it. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, right there. So this palette's really, really nice. And then this last one is Rooftop Bronzes, and this one's really good for brown eyes too. I have hazel, so you can tell I have a lot of brown toned, warm toned things. So this one also has a ton of shimmer in it. So if you want a matte transition shade, you kind of have to pull out something else or another palette to work with any of these three. I know they made a matte one, but I didn't hear any good reviews about that one, so I didn't get it. So these are those three. So next up is my stack of Revolution palettes. So this was what I was talking about when I said if you want a really good matte one, like the e.l.f. Matte for Matte, there are other ones that are just as good, if not better, and I was talking about Revolution. They make really good matte palettes. This one is Romantic Smoked, which you can tell is another dupe for Modern Renaissance, and I own Modern Renaissance. I bought this specifically to see if it would be better. I think they're equally good. I mean, they're not going to be... Revolution is I don't want to call them a dupe company because they do come out with their own stuff, but I mean, this stack is specifically dupes of major high-end palettes. So I just wanted to try and see if this would be any different, and the quality isn't as good, honestly, but it's really good for drugstore, and I'm happy I bought it, to be quite honest. Really, really good. The only issue I have with all of these palettes is the pans. I'm gonna like, here, I'll put my pinky. They're the size of my pinky. So you have to really, really get in there to get the color like sideways with your brush to get any color up. So this one's really good. And if you need a dupe for Modern Renaissance, this one's good. And then the Rose, is it Rose in the Air? Rose in the Air are both really good dupes. So I'll put that aside. Next one is Iconic 3, which I think is the Naked 3. I don't own any of the Naked palettes, which is why I bought, I think I own Naked. We'll go through this pile here, but this one's literally a dupe for Naked 3, which I really, really like. It performs really, really well. This one is Iconic 2, which is a dupe of the Naked 2 palette, which I, again, really, really like. I can't see with these three what difference they make, and this is the Iconic 1, so Naked 1. These three Iconic palettes work so well together, I don't see how the Nakeds could do any better. I mean, they could be a tiny bit better, but for the price, granted they don't even sell the originals anymore, so. And then this is the one where you can see that it's truly... Revolution is truly a dupe company at heart. This is the Revolution Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade. Now, I do not purchase anything by Kat Von D because of all the stuff that has happened, and her stuff is just really overpriced. That being said, she came out with a palette that looked exactly like this, with the colors shaped like this, and bigger ones up top. Almost in the exact same arrangement, and hers was titled Shade and Light, as opposed to Light and Shade. So they weren't even trying to hide it. I will say, this palette looks, like when you look at it in person, and obviously on here, looks really, really, really boring. But I will tell you right now, this palette's probably one of my favorite drugstore palettes I've ever owned. It is really nice. If you want a high-end look, this is the one you go for, and this was like $7 at Ulta. All of these Revolution palettes were like $7 each. This was such a good palette. When I hit pan on this, I'm gonna buy another one because it's amazing. I think this might be my favorite one in the whole bunch. So my next one is Model's Own. I haven't tried this one, which is why I still have the box. I actually got this at TJ Maxx for $3. I'm guessing because it was at TJ Maxx, they don't sell it anymore. So it's the Barely There 2. Look how pretty. Oh, don't look at me though. Look how pretty. Oh, plastic. I hate the plastic. Look how pretty it is. And no one touched it, which is really weird for TJ Maxx. I want to try it out, and I want to make a video trying it out, even though I'm guessing they don't make this anymore. I need to look that up. But look how nice it is. Oh my god. Okay. We'll just put that away. Let me put that in the back of the box. My next one is this Rose Gold Nudes eye collection by a company called Beauty Treats. Now, I got this at a Five Below store in my town, based on a review from a friend of mine, and it was just like Five Below. It was $5. I would not trust this palette yet. I have not put it on my eyeballs. I've only swatched it. I want to make a video of like, that's my dog. I want to make a video of super duper cheap makeup, and this is, oh wow, those are like super white. Like even in real life, I know on the camera that one's a little bit pink, but that is like straight up white. So I want to make a video using this to see if it's even worth the $5, because I've never heard of this company. It's only, from what it seems like, sold at Five Below. The shades look beautiful in the pan, and I've swatched those two, if you can tell, in that one and that one. And they swatched great. Oh, I think I swatched yellow down there too. But I want to use it on my eyeballs before I show you guys in a video and give my recommendation or whatever. Next up are my two LA Hot Heat palettes. I filmed a video, but I haven't posted it yet, and I filmed that weeks ago, so I might have to refilm it. I got these a few weeks ago. They claimed that they are limited edition. They are not. They're still being sold. It is fall time now, and these are summer palettes. Don't look at me. But you can still buy them online, at least. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Hint, hint. This one's Aloha Vibes. And this one, let me show you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. They're so pretty. This one is Vacay Everyday. So these are those two. So the last two I have is this Glitter and Glam from Profusion that I picked up at a TJ Maxx. And I know they probably don't make this anymore, but it was so pretty. Look, Mic Drop, Burlesque, Showstopper, and look at this gold Midas. I don't wear a ton of gold, but that is so bright. Center Stage. The mattes look great. I haven't even touched this one. I might have to do that soon just to show you guys. And it came with a brush, and I got it for like $4. The cover is kind of scratched up, but once you open it, there's plastic over it, so no one touched it. Once you open it and you see the true shades, it's like ba-bam. And I know Profusion makes great stuff. So my very last palette is this palette from Coastal Scents, and this is very, very old. It's probably a couple of years old. I should just chuck it, but it has sentimental value. It's their 252 Ultimate Palette, 252 eyeshadow colors. I got this right at the beginning of learning how to use makeup. Also, I was into stage makeup and doing all kinds of things like making bruises and black eyes, and this was, I don't even remember how much it was. It was mega cheap, and if you notice, I can cover it up with my thumb. I didn't even touch it, but I can cover up. They're smaller than my thumb. I mean, they're like the size of my pinky fingertip. So you don't get a lot, but you get a lot in terms of shade range. So it comes with this shade range, and then there's a blue and green with some browns in there, and then there's this like neutral, oh no, the pile's gonna fall, there we go. Then there's this like neutral, one row blue, one row purple, one row pink, so it's a combination of those other two put together. So it's a really nice palette, and it's actually really good for stage stuff. If you guys don't know, I have my degree in theater. So this is just really convenient to make a million different looks. And then if you want to do things like bruises, which I know sound really weird, or black eyes, you can do that. It's really, really old and probably not safe to use anymore, but I think I'm going to keep it for sentimental reasons. Even though it takes up a lot of space in my drawer. I don't know. Lastly, we have my singles. So I have some Milani. I don't even know if they make these anymore. They're just fantastic. I love them. This one's Bella Gold and Bella Copper. Then I have my Cream Brulee. Everybody uses this for transition. It's amazing. I need to buy another. This is my Infallible eyeshadow Endless Sea, which is an absolutely beautiful shade. And then I also have, what is it? Bloom, oh, Burst into Bloom. Okay, so it took me forever to find this one. I don't even remember if it was Tati or Emily Noel, who was like, you need to get this. My finger's covered in swatches, but I'm going to wipe it off, so hopefully you guys can. So I had to go to like, oh, look at that. I had to go to like 7 different stores to track this down. And it's not as pigmented as you'd think, but it's just beautiful. You always have to keep the tiny cap. I don't use singles as much as I should. I have a lot of them, and I just need to use them up. Oh, we have one more, L'Oreal Infallible. This one's my favorite, Amber Rush. Oh my god, this one's, oh, there goes the tiny liddy thing. I need to buy another one of this. I've used it so much. Let's use my middle finger. Oh my god, it's like you just dip my finger in liquid, liquid gold. Let's see. Oh my god, you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to swatch with the camera like directly in front of me. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so nice. I need to buy more before they like discontinue this. This shade is really good for a one color eye look, because when you put it in your crease, it also darkens with the shadow. So it looks like you have, 2 or 3 shadows on your eyelid when you only have one. So that's a great travel one. And then I have this Revlon Color Stay. Does it have an actual color name? No, it's just a number. 710. I hate it when they're just numbers. And this one's cream, which is really nice. I don't use creams that often because they tend to crease in my eyelid. But I like that one. And this is L'Oreal Infallible Paints Metallic. And this one's great. This is another, I just love gold, can you tell? This is another one of those, looks like different shades in your eyelid sort of thing. Then I have this Essence Metal Shock, is that what it's called? Metal Shock Eyeshadow in the color Stars and Stories. Stars and Stories. And this one's a liquid eyeshadow, or creamy sort of. I haven't used this that often. I'm still learning how to use. Ooh, see how pretty that is? Ooh. I'm still trying to learn how to use this. I have eyelids that tend to crease easily, but why don't you focus? But once I learn, ooh, see? Once I learn how to do that, I can really use these. The reviews on these are fantastic, and I want to buy more, so hopefully I'll buy more soon. Then I got this in a subscription box from a friend. It's just a standard gold from Star Looks. Then I have one ColourPop shadow in a Hustle. And then the last 4 things I have in here are from Essence. And these are the 2-in-1 shadow and liner waterproof sticks. And I will tell you right now, these are I would say, in my humble opinion, the best thing Essence makes. They are, you can tell I've used this one up, which is Rosy Happiness. They are, let me take the lid off, the best stick eyeshadow I've ever tried. Look at that. Look at how that applies. And then you can get them, I got a white specifically, what is this one called? Light Me Up, to try as a base, and I haven't really tried it yet. Then I got Peach Perfect. Oh, I'm running out of space to swatch things at, you guys. Oh boy. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try and swatch it with my other hand. Let's see how that works. Oh, you guys, look how nice that is. Oh, I need to use that one then. Okay. Peach Perfect is great. And you can literally put down, look at that, you guys. Oh my god. It's so pretty. You can put down a matte base, put that on your lid, and sort of blend it out, and it's amazing, and it lasts all day. And then I got a darker one, which is, she's got the mauve. Let's see if I can, oh, that's my watch. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna do it on my hand. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, focus. Focus on this. Yeah. I'm just swatching in really weird places. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And they're great for if you have 5 minutes to put on makeup and you don't have time to do a ton of things. You just swipe them on your lid and you're out the door. Oh no. Go back in. There we go. That one kind of broke. So yeah, those are the best things Essence makes. So thank you guys for joining me in the epic adventure of looking into my drugstore palette drawer. I will see you next time in my next video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.